Hello, friend. My name is Devin Barlow, and if you have a couple minutes, I'd like to share a quick story with you. You're here? Great. A couple weeks ago, my beloved PS4 I've had for who knows how long began to have some issues. Let's say this display wouldn't work, right? Sometimes it would flicker on and off. Sometimes it wouldn't work at all. But I always kind of considered it. I didn't think anything of it. I was just like, okay, let's just move the HDMI cord a little bit this way. That'll be fine. And for a while that worked, until one day, it just wouldn't work. I manipulated the cord in every which way possible. I turned it off. I did it like a reset. I moved it to a different room. I got a new HDMI cord. Nothing worked. And I'll be honest, I prayed for it. I prayed that, God, would you please just give me 60 more seconds and I'll just save my data and I'll never use it again. I don't have to. If I can just save my data. And that didn't work either. The PlayStation, it was gone. And it was really only until this morning when I accepted that. So where am I going with this? I'm saying this because that story is similar to our own lives. We don't know our last day. We don't know the day when we might not wake up. We don't know the day that we'll die. That's to put it simply. And oftentimes we can see the signs. We can see the PlayStation deteriorating, if you will. Or we can see, I guess when it comes to the rapture, we can see the signs that are occurring, the miracles, the rumors of wars, all this doubt and chaos, right? And the more we ignore it, and the closer it gets, we're eventually just going to come at a point where there's no going back. And for me, there's no going back in time to save my data on my PlayStation. So now I have to live with that fact forever. And it's the same with God. If you don't take the time to get to know God and to actually believe in Him and have faith, give Him a chance at least, there's going to be a point when you're never going to have the opportunity again. And you're going to live the rest of your life or eternity living with the fact that you chose to ignore the signs and you chose to ignore God. So I ask you today that if you are ignoring the signs, recognize them, save that data, and be prepared.